So we sold that, paid that straight off the loan, which brought it down, and then we went to REM, and then when we got back from REM, we decided that was it. We only used one car. We had 2 cars, and we sold the car and paid the mortgage off.
Money isn't the root of all evil, the fucking lack of it is.
Not money, the lack of understanding money.
When I put that into emphasis, when I realised that psychological effect and how it hit our family, I FTB all the fucking way.
You are now watching the Money Mentor podcast
With Graham Home.
Graham Home.
You're fucking gone. See ya.
Hey guys, I'm Chantal, team leader of the relationship managers here at Infinity, and I have got the wonderful Tracy and Steve all the way from WA here with us. Welcome guys, how are you?
Good,
Thanks.
And you guys are pretty new to our Infinity family. You have just sort of come on board April, May this year, is that right?
Yes.
What made you seek out some help? What made you choose Infinity?
Well, it was actually me. I was thinking we need to get this loan paid off. We're coming up for retirement age, even though we don't want to retire. Not yet anyway. But thinking like, if we pay off our loan, what do we do with our money? I don't want to just stick it in the bank because they don't give you nothing. So I was scrolling, would you believe, on Facebook, and seen G. Thought, who's this guy? He's swearing like a trooper, and I'm thinking, oh, I like this guy. So I kept watching, and then I found him on the podcast, and I was watching his podcasts, and did that for a couple of weeks, and then Steve came in and said, what the hell are you watching? And I was telling him about it, and I says, I'm going to sign up for this class. I'm going to sign up for this masterclass. He says, how much? And I said, it's not very expensive. I'm just going to do it. Anyway, I did it because I do what I do, and forced him to watch.
Perfect. This is the tale as old as time. I've heard it from a lot of people.
Yeah.
So what did you take from the masterclass? What was kind of like the aha moment? Oh, we need to pursue something.
The
with
simplicity
these
of it.
Yep.
Because it was in layman's terms, so to speak, understandable. So it made it easy, especially me. I'm not a finance kind of guy. And it just resonated, the way he was talking, the way others were talking about it, and it just clicked. There was that moment,
Yeah.
Why aren't we doing it?
Yeah.
So it was just,
After the first day, it was like, we're doing this.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people will say it's like once you learn that, you can't unlearn it. So
Exactly.
you've got to pursue. You've got to continue and actually go ahead and enact it.
Yeah.
So what was your sort of financial position prior to Infinity?
Well, I didn't think it was that bad, actually, until I learnt what I learnt.
I confirm your position wasn't too bad.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So we had $130K mortgage on the house that we live in, and we carried over a loss from an investment property that we had over in Perth. We had sold that and it lost money. So that was about 180 all up. So it wasn't that bad. But
and what were you doing with your money?
Spending it.
Yeah, wasting it.
What were you spending it on?
It was just
I don't know what we were spending it on. Just bills and food and clothes.
Going out
and
quite a bit. We're going out for meals and
whatnot. We
whatnot.
tend to go out for meals a lot rather than like partying and stuff. We don't do that anymore.
No,
We're
sure.
over that now. The recovery time's just not good.
But I mean, just buying shit.
I don't
in general,
know.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know.
And you had investments because you were saying you carried over a debt.
Yes, we actually
loss.
had 5 investments that we had picked. Nobody helped us pick them. And I think that's the difference. We got to the point where we'd had enough.
There was no structure in the way we were doing it. You know, we just, we just bought, because we were told, you're earning too much money.
Not good areas, you know, not things that needed work. And we just got to the end of it and thinking, you know, why are we just spending all our money on this?
Flogging your guts.
Because we felt like we were asset rich and money poor, because all our money was going into the negative gearing of the investment properties.
And property's a great strategy, but it's got to be the right property.
Yes.
Exactly.
And we definitely didn't have the right properties, because we didn't have the people around us to help us choose the right properties. And that's, I think, is key here. I
think this might be why you joined Infinity.
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. So what's changed? It's only been a few months that you've been with us. So where are you guys at now?
Oh my God. We had a caravan. We sold that. We sold that as straight after masterclass. That was our aha moment.
Okay, cool. I was going to ask, was that a hard decision?
No, definitely not. 1 year we didn't even use it once. It had cobwebs on it because we were always at work. I like to work.
I work at home.
So we sold that, paid that straight off the loan, which brought it down, and then we went to REM, and then when we got back from REM, we decided that was it. We only used one car. We had 2 cars, and we sold a car and paid the mortgage off.
And
so the mortgage is now 0.
Do you think, because I think it's quite common, people kind of come in a little bit conservatively, like, we'll just see how this all happens, and then you come to REM and you look at, whoa, like, this is incredible. We can do more. We can go a bit harder. We can sell that car.
Yeah.
It's not actually too much of a sacrifice, and it's like we're stepping up another gear.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, it was just sitting in the garage.
Yeah.
I drove to work in one car, and he had a work car. So it basically sat in the garage.
It's crazy when you say it out loud, isn't it? At the time you think, oh no, we might need it at some point.
Yeah.
But the reality is,
it's like a step back moment, and you actually take it all in, and you realise you take more knowledge, take more, so like, I don't know, what's the word, more of a keen eye on what is actually going on. And then that's when you make the decisions. And I
think it's opportunities. You see these other opportunities. Hey, we don't need that.
Mm-hmm.
We could get rid of it. We can make do with this.
Yeah.
Well, we actually, when we went to REM, we spoke to our strategist, and we said to him, we've sold the caravan. Can we get a better investment? And we actually got a better investment opportunity. So at REM.
You upgraded from a 1-bedroom to a 2-bedroom because you had sold the caravan
already.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, we were so excited. Yeah, so excited.
We just see a new lease on life, so to speak. That's a cliche.
So a few months down, no more bad debt.
No.
How many investments?
4.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. And a budget?
A budget.
Yep.
500.
How's that going?
Great.
Yep.
We usually have leftovers, which we just accumulate. And at the moment, I'm using the leftovers to buy Christmas presents.
Oh, gold star.
Rather than taking it out of my other account.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And that change to having that FFF, so you know how much you've got to spend every week.
Yeah.
Is that difficult?
Nope.
It's not been difficult, but it's been an eye-opener, because the money that we're actually sweeping onto the loans is the same amount that I used to sweep every month on the credit card. So I don't actually know where the other money is coming from that we actually are using.
I have spoken to many clients before and they're like, is it magic? Like how?
But we don't earn a lot of money. We're not big earners. I'm in administration and Steve runs a warehouse. So we don't earn huge amounts of money. So for us to do a 6K sweep every month is just amazing because that's what we used to spend on our credit cards every month.
So it comes down to the structure. You're set up correct.
Yes.
You're focused on budget and you set yourself your $500 FFF and you've got that to spend every week and you're not even spending that much.
Yes.
And being more purposeful and not buying the shit, as you admitted earlier. And all of that is how you're able to continue to invest and upgrade.
Yeah. And I can still take the grandson to McDonald's or, every now and again and stuff like that, or buy him a toy, or he's into stickers at the moment. So, stickers are cheap. So we go to buy stickers. And
we're not about, like, you set your budget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're not about dictating to you how much you're allowed to spend. If we see it's a little bit loose or excessive or lavish is one of my words, we might suggest that we rein it in. But I love the fact that you're using those surpluses to go towards the Christmas expenses.
Yeah.
So that you can maximise what you've got. And I think it can be more motivating when you start to see that amount grow. You sweep every month. How does that feel, sweeping the money every month?
It's amazing. Watching that balance go down is awesome. Yeah.
So now we're working on the loss.
The investment loss, yes. We're tidying that up. We are hoping to have that finished by end of January.
Which would be incredible. How will that feel though? Because, that's probably been a bit of a burden. It's been a bit of a weight on
definitely.
you.
We've carried that for 5 years.
Yeah. So
that loss.
Well, you guys are off to a flying start, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Has there been anything tricky along the way?
The only thing that's been tricky is the time difference between you guys and Perth. That's the only thing that has been tricky for us. We'll either start work early so we can finish early for MAM and that sort of thing, or I will mainly talk to Sam on the phone or text message because we don't get to sit down together and talk to Sam.
Yeah,
but
it's all doable.
Yeah, we just make different
and
changes.
So Sam's your relationship manager, and when you have questions, how do you communicate with him?
I flick him a text message.
Perfect.
Have you got 5 minutes? Can I ring you?
Yeah. And what sort of things are you asking? What do you need the guidance on?
Well, the last question I asked him is, once I finish paying this investment off, what do I do with my excess? Where do I sweep it? And he said that you call it the vault. So we've got to open another account, which is good for me because I don't want it to build up in where our salary goes, because that just makes me feel like I've got more money to spend.
And you do. It is your money, but absolutely, psychology of money, G talks about it a lot. If it's there, you're likely to spend it. If we just move it over to another place,
and that's
you're likely to get excited to continue to grow that so you can keep investing.
Yeah, we want to get another investment. So
it's good because it gives us goals now. We want to invest more, so we're not going to get there if we don't invest, if we don't stick to a system and
follow the rules.
Yeah.
Follow our rules. We've put the rules in place, really.
Yeah. Well, that's it. We've given you kind of the map and shown you the path, but it's you guys that do the work because you spend the money. You either tap, or you don't. So what you've managed to do in this short time is really impressive. You mentioned the MAM before, the monthly accountability meetings.
Yeah.
What do you think of those?
It's pretty good. Yeah, it's good how people get on there and tell us all what they're doing, and so we can pick up tips and all those sorts of things, and we talk about meal prepping and Yeah.
Are you in the Facebook group?
Yes, definitely.
Are you a keyboard warrior or just an observer?
I
do now and then.
I like to encourage people.
I do read it.
Yep.
I'll like it, but yeah.
You won't really type anything
I don't
on
really.
there.
I'm not a big fan of Facebook in a lot of ways. So
Yeah, but
so
I
I
like,
take interest in that.
I like
but,
to I like to encourage people as well.
I think the Facebook group is fantastic because as a community, we're actually here to encourage and support each other.
there's
And
no
I think-
nasty people.
No. And, you know, you've come to REM. You would have met people, more people from WA and people
Yep.
from all around, and then you see what they're doing. And you're like,
Yeah,
oh, we met
celebrities.
that people.
We've got friends. We've made friends with people from Perth through REM.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and we still keep in contact through Messenger and stuff. So
And you came
been
to
great.
our community catch-up at
We did.
Cottesloe
Yes, we
when
did.
it absolutely bucketed
Yes.
down rain on
In
us.
the
It was
afternoon.
incredible.
It was supposed to be
And then it
nice and
wasn't?
sunny.
Yeah.
No, well, that was great.
Yeah.
That was phenomenal.
That was fantastic. We had a great time.
And you're there in a room or in the
In the
Cottesloe
bar.
Hotel
That's
in the
right.
bar with so many people who are like-minded, and
Yep.
it's
Yes.
just easy to communicate, chat, and
And
Exactly.
the amount of people that just talk about their finances. I mean, we're really from a generation where you don't talk about finances. You don't tell people what you've got or
Yeah.
you know, how much you spend or stuff like that. That's just
I like to think
You don't
now
do it.
it's just numbers,
yeah.
isn't it? It doesn't mean it's not a show of my worth or your worth or anything. It's
No.
just
Yeah.
numbers.
It's
So-
encouraging to see other people succeed as well. You know, when you see their sweeps, it might not be a huge sweep, but it's a sweep. You know, and that's something that's you've
And it's a
achieved something.
change to what they would have been doing with their money. They would have
Exactly.
all been buying shit as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So-
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. The community is
Yeah.
invaluable
Exactly.
in that way because
I mean, it's encouraging.
I
That's
love
what it's
it.
all about. You know.
I love it. I love the community. I love it how everybody helps each other, pats everybody on the back. There's no
No big
no
shots.
jealousy
Yeah.
or anything like that. It's just fantastic.
we obviously putting on these big events and stuff is quite expensive, and you know it is so important to Beck and G that we have these events for you guys.
Mhm.
It would be much more profitable if we didn't, but we see the value that you get from them, and they're so important to us. We actually, as a team, love coming to them
Yep.
just to
Yeah.
be there and interact as well.
Yeah, we love the team.
Oh, yeah.
We just love them.
Yeah.
So I know that you're only relatively new here. If you could start your journey again, would there be anything you'd do differently?
Yeah, start 20 years ago.
I
True.
know, isn't
Exactly.
it?
I
That's
think
a tough
that's
one.
everybody's answer. But yeah, start 20 years ago.
Yeah. We
And
should- yeah.
talk to each other more about finances, because Steve's never been interested. I've always paid the bills. I've always done the money. He just goes to work and puts food on the table, basically, and has always done that for us and the kids. And not that I have never not worked, but
I guess a lot of people's mindset is, well, we're paying our bills,
Mhm.
yeah,
we're doing okay. But the problem is they don't realise what other opportunities that they could take advantage of because no one's told them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then now you're realising, you know, what's done is done. I know it's sad to feel like we all could have done this so much earlier.
Exactly.
yeah,
But hey, from now on, how much more can we do? And it's not to be greedy.
Mhm.
It's to grow to the best possible position you can
Yeah.
be in, and then
Yeah.
you've got more choice.
we want to live comfortably in our retirement. We don't want to live on the pension. I don't honestly think the pension's going to be there when we retire. The way the government talks, but I don't know. I just don't want to have to worry about living on such a small amount and, still being able to go
Why
on
don't we
holidays
enjoy life?
and
You know,
stuff.
when the job's over and done,
Yeah,
you know.
I think choice. I just
yeah.
want to have choice. What do I
Yeah.
do? Do I continue working because I like it? Because apparently
I love my
Tracy still
job.
really likes it. Not sure. You haven't really weighed in too much on that one.
My
Whether
boss,
you will
my boss
continue
tells
to
me
work.
I'm not allowed to retire.
Okay, fantastic.
I mean, well, I came from working for the council, doing a crap job, so to speak. And I was given an opportunity by Tracy's boss, and now, well, the production manager likes to call me the warehouse manager, but the manager title's a bit not used to that yet. So so I run the warehouse, and it's computer work, which I can't say I've really done. Yeah. And there's hands-on as well, so like going there, TAing for the technicians and all that kind of thing. So my job aspect is amazing. You know, I get to do a variety of things, so it keeps me really. You've
learnt a lot, haven't you?
I have.
Yeah.
You know, and being as old as I am.
And it's enjoyable.
Yeah.
It's enjoyable to go to work.
It goes to show you can always change your scenario. It's never too late, sort of thing. People join Infinity at all different points in their life, and it's never too late. I did say to the boss when I was doing my what do you call it, review? Yeah. And I said, of all the years I've worked, this is the best job I've ever had. I've felt the best, most satisfaction that I've ever had in a job. Oh, you know your boss is going to watch this, don't you? Well played. Well played, Steve. Well played.
I mean...
He knows about this, our boss. He's all for it.
Yeah.
No,
But it's so that's great.
Any final words? If people were kind of sitting on the fence about whether or not to join Infinity, what would you say to them?
Watch all the podcasts.
Yeah. I mean, if you see our podcast, send us a message. We'll talk to you. No dramas. We'll give you the information you'd want. Yeah. You know, but at the end of the day,
webinars.
Watch the webinars. But at the end of the day, it's you who has to make the decision if you think it's worth for you or not. And like I say, we made that decision, and we don't look back. You know, we're just going forward with this, and it's just amazing. So.
Well, you've made huge progress in a few months. I look forward to seeing what your 12-month review looks like.
I can't wait for that either.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So, like I say, we've got them goals, and
we're working on those, knocking those goals now.
Well done, guys.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you
very much.
Look forward to seeing the next podcast.
Yes.
Awesome.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You're fucking gone. See ya.